What if I told you that there is a journaling method that is so powerful that it can lower stress, ease depression, boost your immune system, and even heal wounds faster, and all in just 15 minutes a day for a few days? And no, this is not the kind of Dear Diary writing. This is a therapeutic tool tested in hundreds of studies for the last 40 years, and the results are remarkable. It's called Expressive Writing, and in this video, I will walk you through what it is and why it works, the science behind its benefits, a simple guide so you can start feeling lighter today, and also, and very importantly, when not to use it, because journaling can also have downsides. So if you've been feeling heavy, anxious, or stressed lately, this video is for you. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anajuma. I am a journaling coach, and for the last couple of years, I've been researching, studying, teaching, and hosting journaling sessions to help people use writing as a practice for healing, clarity, and growth. Now, as a disclaimer, I am not a therapist. So if you are struggling with your mental health, I would encourage you to find a licensed professional, because journaling is powerful, but it is not a substitute for professional support. Now, let's start with what is expressive writing. Expressive writing is a therapeutic journaling method developed by Dr. James Pennebaker in 1986, where you typically write about a deeply upsetting experience for 15 to 20 minutes a day for just 3 or 4 days in a row. It may sound simple, but research shows that this brief exercise can improve mental and physical health for days, weeks, and even years, compared to people who write about neutral topics. Think of it as a self-therapy tool for emotional processing. It's a way for you to put your deepest thoughts and feelings into words so they stop weighing you down. And by doing so, you're not venting on paper, you're actually healing. And why does it work? In his book, Opening Up by Writing It Down, Pennebaker explains that at its core, expressive writing taps into the power of personal disclosure, bringing what's being hidden inside into the open, even if it's only to yourself. Psychologists call this affect labeling, the act of putting feelings into words, and it has been shown to reduce emotional intensity, help you make sense of an experience, and also to release the stress that comes from bottling things up. Because here is the truth: when you suppress emotions, whether consciously or unconsciously, they don't just vanish. They actually sit in your body, creating stress and even contributing to illness. But the beauty of expressive writing is that it is accessible, affordable, pretty much free, and effective. All you need is pen, paper, and the willingness to write what's real. What surprised me most about the benefits of expressive writing is that it goes far beyond mental and emotional health. Yes, it has been shown to lower anxiety and even to ease PTSD symptoms, but it also confirms the powerful connection between the mind and the body, which is explored in the field of psychosomatics. And because of that, expressive writing has been used as a supportive complement in managing chronic conditions such as diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, IBS, not as a cure, but as a powerful ally in the body's healing process. And the benefits don't stop here. Expressive writing has also been shown to improve memory recall, increase reading comprehension, problem-solving skills, and there are studies that also show that students who do expressive writing have better grades. If you want to go deeper into the benefits of expressive writing, I would recommend you to read the book Opening Up by Writing It Down, and also to watch the 1-hour podcast episode of Dr. Huberman's on expressive writing. Now, how do you do expressive writing? Typically, a writing session is between 15 to 20 minutes, but you can also do less or more. In terms of the times between sessions, the original study is 3 to 4 consecutive days. However, it can also be having an interval of 10 minutes, a day, a week, or even more. So the approach here is for you to be your own scientist and experiment with what works best for you, because there is no one size fits all. In terms of how to write, here are 5 tips. Number 1, write about facts, what happened, and feelings, your thoughts and emotions around the event. Number 2, don't worry about grammar, spelling, or style. Number 3, write continuously, and if you run out of ideas, repeat yourself until something comes up. Number 4, and this is a common question, you can write about the same topics for the 3 or 4 days, or you can choose a new topic each time. And number 5, you can write by hand, type, or even voice record. They all work. Now, while the original research on expressive writing was on writing about severe traumatic experiences, evidence now suggests that writing about a wide range of topics can actually be helpful, including traumatic experiences from the past. So if you feel that there is an event from the past that has been haunting you somehow, writing about it may be beneficial. You can also write about minor current problems, for example, a fight that you had with a family member, or failing an exam, or even anxiety that you may be feeling about a certain situation. As a healing tool, expressive writing, and in the words of Pennebaker, can be used as a pill for a headache.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
You can also write about life transitions, whether they are seen as positive or negative, such as getting a new job, a breakup, moving to a new country, essentially situations that invite you to reevaluate your goals, your values, and your outlook of life. And lastly, if you're having obsessive thoughts about something or someone, writing about it can be beneficial and even help you to sleep better. Now, it's also important to note that after you write, if you feel sad, if you feel depressed, know that it is the natural part of the process of healing. As with watching a sad movie, usually the after effect goes away within a few hours. Now, when not to journal, if the event is too raw because it has happened recently, or if it's just too overwhelming, then wait. Studies have hinted that if you engage in emotional processing too early, it can actually have a harmful effect. And so, if immediately after an upsetting experience you don't feel like writing, then don't. But if you feel like writing, then write. Again, the approach here is to be your own judge, and you cannot compare your timeline with anyone else. So follow your intuition and what feels best for you. Also, if you find yourself extremely anxious or upset as you are writing, then stop your writing and change topics. This actually has happened in one of my journaling sessions recently, especially with techniques like the dialogue or then send letter that can really move tender parts. So remember that it's okay to pause, come back later, or just changing topics. Now, if you keep writing about the same topic over and over again, watch out, because that can also lead to rumination. And remember that in journaling, moderation and balance is key. And lastly, this is also quite common, if writing becomes a strategy for you to avoid something, notice it, because journaling is supposed to invite you to action, not to replace it. Concluding, expressive writing is one of the simplest and most cost-effective tools to process tough emotions and find clarity. And it's no wonder that so many of us turn to our journals when life gets hard. But here is the difference. When you have a clear structure, you can actually unlock the full benefits of journaling. It's not a magic pill though, but it's as close as it gets. So see if you can take 15 minutes a day for a few days, and you'll be surprised by how much lighter you're going to feel. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Let me know your thoughts as always in the comments below, and I will see you in our next video.